created to have some fun together, sharing and singing. So, join and enjoy.
Our love for opera brings us together. Thanks for being with us in this trip.
I know, that's the same feeling. Well, let's start with non so più. Non so più cosa son, cosa faccio, or di fuoco ora sono, non rilascio, ogni donna cambiar di colore, ogni donna mi fa palpitare, ogni donna mi fa palpitare, ogni donna mi fa palpitare. Solo in nome di Mordilento mi si turbi salve il petto e io parlare mi sforzo l'amore come Dio che non posso spiegar come Dio che non posso spiegar. Non so più cosa son, cosa faccio, per di fuoco ne so, non ne riaccio, ogni donna mi fa di colore, ogni donna mi fa palpitare, ogni donna mi fa palpitare, ogni donna mi fa palpitare. Parlo d'amor sognato, parlo d'amor svegliando, alla colomba tutti, e fiori all'erba tutti, alle polare. Che il suon dei voni accenti portano via con sé. Portano via con sé. Parlo d'amor vegliando, parlo d'amor sognando, all'acqua e all'ombra, ai monti e ai fiori, alle tue all'aria e ai venti. Il suon dei fani attenti portano via con sé. Portano via con sé. E se non può chi muota, e se no, chi muore, parlo d'amor con me, parlo d'amor con me.
I don't know. For me, Cherubino is such a lovely role, so fresh, so authentic. I don't know what you think about Cherubino, but I really love that role.
Yes, he's a very well, I think he's the typical teenager boy because he starts to feel all these hormones going crazy within him, and he wants to become a man. These two areas are almost about the same. I'm thinking about love. I'm not sure he's thinking about love. I think he's thinking about what guys of his age.
Sexual desire, basically.
Yes, yes, that's not love. But okay, let's romanticize this a little bit. And these areas, they both talk about this awakening, how he starts to feel this sexual desires, this love, but he's tender too. You know, you can see him like a naughty guy. No, he's tender. It's funny.
I think everybody loves Cherubino, and even the name sounds nice, Cherubino. You know, like a little cherubin.
Yeah,
That,
like an angel.
yeah, like an angel. Yeah, that's exactly. So now, from my side, we're moving for. It is going to be a piece from Il Barbiere di Sibiglia, even though I told you that is not my favorite. My favorite is La Cenerentola by far in every role. But the role that I like the most is the one that I will be sharing with you now. And I must get ready also because the accompaniment doesn't start at the beginning of the aria, starts a little later. So I hope I don't need to rush or skip another part like in the first time that I sang. La calonia è un venticello, un'auretta assai gentile, che insensibile sottile, leggermente dolcemente incomincia sussurrar. Piano piano, terra terra, sottovoce, sibilando, va scorrendo, va ronzando, nell'orecchia della gente, si introduce destramente, e le teste di cervelli, fa stordire, fa gonfiar. Dalla bocca fuoriuscendo, lo schiamazzo va crescendo, prende forza poco a poco, vola in loco, sembra il tuono, la tempesta che ne sente la foresta, va fischiando, brontolando e ti fa l'orror gelar. Alla vitra vaga scoppia, si propaga, si raddoppia e produce un'esplosione come un colpo di cannone, come un colpo di cannone, oltre il moto contemporaneo, che fa l'aria rimbombar, oltre il moto contemporaneo, che fa l'aria rimbombar. E il meschino calunniato, avvilito, calpestato, sotto il pubblico flagelo bella sorte va a crepar. E il meschino calunniato, avvilito, calpestato, sotto il pubblico flagelo bella sorte va a crepar. E il meschino calunniato, avvilito, calpestato, sotto il pubblico flagelo bella sorte va a crepar. E il meschino calunniato, avvilito, calpestato, sotto il pubblico flagelo per la sorte va a crepar. Sotto il pubblico flagelo per la sorte va a crepar. Sotto il pubblico flagelo per la sorte va a crepar. Si va a crepar, si va a crepar, si va a crepar. that was that another bass area that I really, really, really love, mainly because it is La Calunia, as you must have heard. It is a little funny or a little contradictory that the accompaniment has the fast part even faster because it is I think it is almost impossible for a bass voice. Sotto il pubblico flagello per canzone perché par, sotto il pubblico flagello per canzone che parte, that is extremely fast. So I think the pianist went a little too far on that tempo, but it's still enjoyable because of the very funny character that he is. And now I think it is time for Katia to share with us the second aria of Cherubino. Yes! It's going to be Boy Quesapete, right?
Yep.
Remember that this time we are doing even more than in previous programs, at least now Katia, because I usually do, but now Katia is also singing parts that are not really part of her tesitura.
Save
But
this in your minds because probably I will never sing ever again something that it's not for my voice.
and if you run into her in a presentation she has and you tell her, "Oh, Katia, I saw you when you sang Foy Quesapete," she will tell you that never happened.
No, it was not me.
You are wrong, it was
I'll
someone else. So let's listen to that very beautiful piece from Cherubino.
Voi che sapete che cos'è amor, non ne vedete sia lui nel cor, non ne vedete sia lui nel cor. Sospiro e scemo senza voler, palpito e tremo senza saper, non trovo pace, non te amor di voce, così. Che sapete che nel cor.
And I think you will have Voy Quesapete again because since we are recording our favorite arias, and that's one of my favorite arias, I will not leave it without singing it again. The only difference is that you ever run into me and you say, "Why did you sing Voy Quesapete?" I will explain you. Opposite to what Katia will do, that is denying that she did. So you will notice the difference. And now it's time. Sure. I'm going to put on the screen our next exercise, and I mean our, because it is going to be everybody, and I hope that people who will be watching this on YouTube later, and people who will sing it on, sorry, listening to it on the streaming platforms, will be at disadvantage because I am going to put on the screen what we will be singing next. I told you earlier to pay attention because I was telling you that we are going to do something somehow similar to what I just sang. So you will now, since it will be your chance, yeah, you will be able to say, why did Ricardo mess up with this? You will notice why these areas are so difficult to sing. Not in terms of height, well, unless you're a bass, and I was telling you this is too high for a bass usually. So there are not many basses willing to sing these buffo rolls, but also because of the speed. And you may have also noticed, especially on the second, well, on the first and the second area of Don Magnifico, well, also in La Calumnia, that you say so many words that are so difficult. It's like a tongue twister. When you say un repiccolo qua, un rebambola la, un repiccolo qua, un rebambola la, la gloria, la gloria, la gloria mia sarà un repiccolo qua, un rebambola la. Well, Kat is a coloratura singer, so she's used to singing so many syllables. But for the rest of the normal people, regular people, singing that fast is like
I challenge you to sing Jackset Gottinol in London.
And so this is what we are going to do. I was telling you, okay, so it's going to be L'Elisir d'Amore, Dulcamara, that lovely character, because without Dulcamara, nothing else would exist. That funny, he's in fact a cheater, because if there was not fake bottle of Elixir de Amor, the wine, the potion that would make your interested party fall in love with you, there would be no opera. So in fact, he sells wine, but at the beginning of the opera, nobody knows that he's going to sell wine. Sorry. So this is the text of Dulcamara on how he's opening and says, Odite, odite, orostici, attenti, non fiatate. So what he's doing there is that he's calling the attention of people, and that's why he says, udite, udite, and you have to say it out loud because you want people to pay attention to you, right? So, Katia, would you like to present yourself and Dulcamara and say, udite?
Sure. Udite,
Odite, orostici, attenti, non fiatate. So people don't breathe because I am introducing myself. And I was telling you before about how these bass areas or buffo areas have somehow similar composition, because after introducing you with that opening phrase, and remember that Don Magnifico also introduced him. He didn't say udite, udite, but he said sia qualunque delle figlie. And here we have udite, udite. So you see, that's how you call the attention. Then comes a funny phrase that it goes like, io già suppongo, immagino, che al par di me sappiate. That also has to be sung with lots of intention. So that, remember, I was telling you, these are buffo rolls. You have to make people laugh. So you sing it not serious, io già suppongo, immagino, but you give it intention. Io già suppongo, immagino, che al par di me sappiate. So, Katia, would you like to try that?
Okay, everybody will laugh for sure because I just learned udite, udite, and I can remember the rest of it.
This is for having fun. Remember that buffo rolls are for having fun, so don't worry.
So I will just yell it, but I cannot sing it. I'm sorry.
Come on, you are Dulcamara. We are waiting for you.
Okay. Udite, udite, rustici attenti, non...
fiatate.
non fiatate.
Following, io già suppongo, immagino. It's your turn.
Io già suppongo e immagino
Che al par di me sappiate.
che al par di me sappiate.
Remember that you're introducing yourself, so you have to be splendid when you say che io sono quel gran
Oh, sure.
medico.
I mean, if I know the aria, I will sing it like this, but
You
che io
try it.
sono quel gran. Sorry, I can read it.
Che io sono quel
Quel
gran
gran.
medico.
Che io sono quel gran medico.
Dottore enciclopedico.
Dottore enciclopedico.
Chiamato dal camara.
Chiamato dal camara.
La cui virtù preclara.
La cui virtù preclara.
E i portenti infiniti.
E i portenti infiniti.
Sono noti in tutto il mondo e in altri siti.
Sono noti in tutto il mondo e in altri siti.
And that's the introduction. If you see, if you have a bass who is very funny on stage and you picture him standing in front of everybody and saying, io sono quel gran medico, dottore enciclopedico. The bass can always exaggerate any of the syllables to make it more interesting. So he can exaggerate and say, dottore enciclopedico, chiamato dal camara, la cui virtù preclara e i portenti infiniti. And then it goes. I was telling you also that basses usually have these parts that are more cantabile and more agile, and this is what is going to happen now. Benefattor dell'uomino, riparator dei mali, in pochi giorni sgomberò io pazzo gli spedali e la salotte a vendere per tutto il mondo io vo. Compratela, compratela. Let me see, compratela, compratela. Compratela, compratela, por poco ve la do. E questo l'odontalgico mirabile liquore dei topi dei cimici, possente distruttore, i cui certificati autentici volati, toccar vedere e leggere a ciascun farò, per questo mio specifico, simpatico, mirifico, un uom settuagenario e valetudinario, non ho di 10 bamboli, ancora diventò, per questa tocca sana, in brevettissimana, più di un afflitto giovine, di piangere cessò. If you notice, I just kind of sung it and kind of marcato, but if you pay attention to the whole phrase, it is very long. Benefattor degli uomini, riparator dei mali, in pochi giorni sgombero gli spazi gli spedali e la sottane vendere per tutto il mondo vo. Compratela, compratela, per poco ve la do, e questo l'anartangico, mirabile liquore dei topi dei cimici, possente distruttore, quei certificatici, autentici volati, toccar vedere e leggere, ciascun te farò, per questo mio specifico, simpatico, mirifico, e nuovo setagenario, e velutudinario, non è di 10 bamboli, ancora diventò, per questo è tocche sana, in brevettissimana, più donne afflitte giovine, più tencere son. By that time you have been singing already for over 3 minutes, but still you're half away from the ending of the area. So let's go for O voi matrone rigide, ringiovanir bramate. So, Katia, would you like to try that one? O voi matrone rigide, ringiovanil bramate.
Oh my God. Ah, oh, voi mal robe tragedy. Sorry, it's because I really can't read. Okay.
They're a little better. Still bad.
A little bit, thank you.
Let,
Okay.
let me
Would
repeat
you
it for
sing it
you.
again?
O voi matrone rigide, ringiovanil bramate.
Oh, voi matrone rigide, ringiovanil
Giovanni bramate.
bramate.
Le vostre roghe incomide con esso cancellate, volete voi donzelle venisci a var le pele, voi giovani galanti per sempre avere amanti, comprate il mio specifico per piocco ve lo do, e i nuovi pari. This is a part exactly what I was telling you about. That is like a tongue twister because it's going to say per poco ve lo do e i nuovi pari litici spedisce gli apopetici gli asmatici gli astifici gli astifici, gli isterici diabetici, guarisciti impinatili, e scrofone rachitili, e fino il mal di fegato che in moda diventò. Comprate il mio specifico, per poco ve lo do. L'ho portato per la posta da lontano mille miglia. Mi direte quante costa, quanto vale la bottiglia. 100 scudi. When I say 100 scudi, Katia, you have to say no. When I say 30, you have to say no. 20, and you have to say no. Okay?
Okay,
Your
I can do
part
that.
is easy. So, me direte quanto costa, quanto vale la bottiglia. 100 scudi?
No!
30?
No!
20?
No!
No, nessuno si sgomenti per provermi è contento, di siami qua con alimento, io voglio buona gente, uno scudo regalar. Right after that you have the chorus that says, oh, uno scudo veramente più bravo non posso dar. E qua così stupendo, si balsamico elisire, tutta Europa si offenda, no, niente meno di 10 liri, ma siccome pur palese, che sono nato nel paese, pa 3 lire voi le cedo, so 3 lire voi richiedo, così chiaro come il sole, che a ciascuno che le vuole uno scudo velo e netto, i saccoci io faccio entrar, di patria il dolce affetto, gran miracolo può far. So if you have already noticed, this aria is super, super, super long. It takes not only a wonderful bass to sing it, but it also takes a very great artist to be able to sing these very, very, very funny lyrics. I really encourage you that if you ever have the chance of doing it at your own pace, because if we keep rehearsing it, it will be 2 hours and we'll be rehearsing it. But I would like to leave you a part of the music so that you see if you can catch where you have to entry with your music. Io già suppongo, immagino che al par di me sappiate che io sono quel gran medico, dottore enciclopedico, chiamato il camara, la cui virtù preclara e i portenti infiniti. After that, if you notice, the opening is very only accompanied by a few chords of the music, and that would be my proposal of exercise for you people to start working on your own bass areas. And now it's time to wrap up today's program because we are already over an hour. We need to wrap today's program in which we shared a second program of our very favorite arias. And what is it that you're going to share now, Katia?
I will be my own daughter.
Okay. You will sing the daughter of the Queen of the Night, correct?
That's
Correct.
right. Lo so, più non avanza che l'odiar mi ognor così. L'ognor mi ognor così. Perduta la speranza di trovare felici. Sen volteggia piacer sempre sospira, sospirare più pietoso il pianto mio, al pianto mio tronchi morti mio penar, il mio penar. Più pietoso il pianto mio, più pietoso il pianto mio. Tronchi morti mio penar, il mio penar. Tronchi morte il mio penar, il mio penar, il mio penar.
And after this very beautiful rendition of Agi Fools from one of these wonderful opera, Mozart opera, we would like to say something that we missed. And sorry for that. Just to remind you that Katia will be opening some spaces so that she can have some singing students online. Those singing classes will be on the virtual platforms. So in the next weeks, we will be providing more information on when, how long, and all the details will be available soon. So if you're ready to start taking your lesson classes, who knows? You may be a great mezzo, a great bass, a great baritone, a great tenor, or a great soprano. And even if you're not that great voice, if you can manage your voice and that makes you feel even better, that would be worth the effort. Would you like to add something, Katia?
I think that everybody can sing, and if there is a reason that you haven't decided, well, we can talk about. And I'm sure that the most beautiful instrument is yourself.
That is so correct. With that being said, thanks everybody. Thank you very much, and we'll be seeing you next week. Bye bye.